Broadcasting live from the Brent Morrison Bomb Shelter and Missile Silos in the heart of beautiful downtown Pekin. It's Tuesday Modern. Hello everyone, I'm Evil Bob, your resident hand in a box, and we have a good one for you tonight. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on hand to bring you the Tuesday Modern here on Tuesday Nitro. We've got, starting us off, a Master Snell with Bird, taking on Benji Seidel with Green Belcher. John Rohr is also here with Fat Bottom Girls. Damien is in attendance playing a burn deck. Ron also throwing his hat into the burn ring. Mylene is on Sisters. Jarvis still playing Podfire. Tyler, the Bant Fat Pack Special, and Bryce also sticking with his Woo Troll. Okay, so we're getting underway. It looks like Snell has finished shuffling up. Takes the 7, throws the island back to the bottom. Okay. Chancellor of the Tangle. You get a green mana at the beginning of your turn. Chancellor of the Tangle is going to give a green mana to Mr. Benji, and he's going to use that to cast, what was that, Pulse of Marasa? Something fetch out a basic land and put it into your hand, and then he's just going to drop it down onto the form, and he's going to equip that up with a Utopia Sprawl. So Benji's already rampant in a deck that it has like 4 to 6 basic lands in it, so... But it all depends on getting that Charbelcher. And Snell goes looting faithlessly. He's going to draw 2, discard 2. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8, but I counted 9. Who'd I miss? Benji, Damien, John, Aaron, Jarvis, Tyler. Oh, I didn't put Snow on here. My goodness. Save. Okay, got the 9. Alright, Benji's going to tap and equip up, suit up another Utopia Sprawl, so fast, hard, thick, veiny Rampage. Alright, so Snell has a Pyromancer, Ascension. He's got a lot of good spells in his graveyard, so Benji's gonna, or Snell's gonna be equipping up, or getting counters on that thing pretty ding-dong fast, so... Utopia Sprawl, another ramp into Benji's deck. What we got. Doing a lot of fetching, doing a lot of good. Looks like Snell cracked a fetch. Please give me some indicator of where your life is at. I would like to know. Oh, so many bunny rabbits. Oh, so many bunny rabbits. There's the thing in the pants. There it is. Get some ice counters on it. Playing Search for Tomorrow. Not suspended, hard casting it, but that's what happens when you have so many Utopia Sprawls on the board. And Steve. There's Steve. Good old Steve. Snell gets a counter on his Pyromancer's Ascension. Okay, Pyromancer's Ascension is active. Snell casts Thought Scour, which gets copied twice. Bolt, double. Steve gets sacked. Doesn't want to get bounced. So Snell at 19, Benji down to 14. Double voltage going on there. Snell readjusting his Pyromancer. Stop moving it. Hi, Bob. It's Senior. No score yet. Well, that's good. I mean, no score means we're not losing. So, Charbelcher comes down and... it sounds like Benji was able to get 17 damage out of the Charbelcher. Didn't quite get there. But Snell picks up the victory on that one. And maybe Benji will be able to pull back harder on this one. We'll see. Oh, nope, that one stays. Red thumbs up. blue. Let's sha da 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 da. Okay. Oh, so coming up. Let's see here. We're getting really close to the end of April. My background tonight is the what is that? Shadow something. Shadow Blood Egg. Shadow Blood Egg. The black red egg out of Odyssey. So hopefully we are going to run out of these mana eggs before we run out of the month, but that's okay because there are still plenty of eggs to come. Still plenty of eggs to come. Let's see here. Benji and Snell sideboarding now, so let's reset life totals. Not a whole lot really happened. Snell exploded with his. See, it's a race with Snell or with Charbelcher. It's either going to get you immediately whiff, which I wouldn't really call it a whiff that Benji did, but it was definitely not a not landed. You come up short, or you just hit really, really hard. So let's see here. We got some pretty good table banter happening. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Would you rather not hear the players talking, or would you rather hear the interactions on the field as they happen? You know, just something to think about. I've been wanting to maybe doing that for a while. Just let me know. I might throw it up tonight just to see how it works out. I don't see any problem in that. Got some very cordial people coming around, so let's throw ahead. Let's throw that into the background a little bit and see how it works. And if you don't like it, if it's too distracting, let me know, and I will definitely hold off on that. Now, the other thing, I hope I'm not too distracting when it comes to the entertainment. Sometimes, you know, the magic speaks for itself, so, you know, sometimes if you'd rather me take a step back and just let the games be played, you know, I might be able to just run the board. I can keep update. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one time. Maybe I'll try Silent Bob one time. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like in between round commentary. That way, I don't know. We'll play around with it. We'll see what's going on. So Benji goes digging with the ancient stirrings and finds a Tormod's Crypt. Ancient stirrings lets you look at the top 5 of your deck, choose a colorless card from among them, put it into your hand.
This is Pilgrimage?
And the Tormod Crypt gets rid of a graveyard. It's very potent, very powerful, very, very in your face. And Snell's going to Thought Scour Benji to try to dig out some of the good stuff.
Jared cut first. He's a pollen and the wall roots. Yes, I'm good. guess.
Let's see here. Snow is now going with Seaman Visions. Boom. Alright. Benji's got a lot of the deck. Recross the path.
Land card, put that card into play, and rest of the bottom they order. Then we clash. And afterwards, I can
Until you
rearrange my
reveal a
library.
land card, put that card into
I
play
built
and the
it
rest
before,
of your
so I'll
bottom.
be able to show you if I can rearrange my library now.
Oh, okay.
But
And
anyways,
you get to
I literally have
rearrange
no
your
lands.
library. Wow. No
So now I get to rearrange.
basics left in the deck.
Do we clash, you said?
We do clash at the end, yes. I think it's right. Oh,
What happens
So
if
you
we clash?
return the paths to the hand.
I win, return it to my hand.
And, but really, this is just a tool that lets Benji
Do I have to do it first?
reorganize.
Library into your reveal land card. Put that card in the bottom of the library into play the rest of the bottom of the need order. Then clash with the opponent. Okay. So stack your deck and then clash.
Which clash is the highest casting cost on bottom?
On top.
We both realize.
Okay, so Benji's pretty much just rearranging his deck to put all the Charbelchers on top right now. That way he has a lot of just make Snell. Yeah, he is nice like that and explains everything away. Or explains everything. He's good peeps. He's good people.
Okay.
Okay. I have an option on top of one library.
I got a Charbelcher. Surprise! Back to my hand.
So he gets recrossed the paths to come back, so he would be able to do it again and reset up his deck. It is sorcery, so here's a Manamorphose.
This is at the end of my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And we are opting and bolt to the face. Benji's going to take 3 damage.
Let's see what we got.
Sure.
Poltrox! How's it going, buddy? Long time no sizzle.
Gonna be coming.
And there's a thing in the
I got
ice.
it now, so.
Yeah.
And it looks like Snell down to 15 with all the fetchies and the shockies and
Counter spell.
There goes things over here.
Game 2.
I heard the heartbreaker of game 1.
and Snell ticking, no, holding off. Doesn't want, how, thinking how he wants to do this here.
Manamorphose.
Manamorphose does tick him down. Gets, I'm assuming blue-red.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, double red. Maybe blue-red. I missed it.
Serum Visions.
Seaman Visions.
It's got red floating then.
1 red floating. Did he get something to save himself? Bolt to the face. Get him a...
Swinging for 7. Yep. Going to 7.
Go ahead.
Swing for 7. Benji 2-7. Here's the final. And we are transforming the beast to the awoken horror. That horror's so woke.
Chancellor Tangle?
Chancellor of the Tangle holding Snell at bay at this point.
Rawr.
Now snap block that.
I mean, better
Now he
die.
dies.
So
So the 7-8 horror went straight into the 6-7 Chancellor. Bought Benji a turn. You know how I run that black-white tokens deck, right? Yes, yes I do. How's that working out for you? Faithless looting to throw Jason Chandra into the graveyard. Can't find a Phoenix.
No, you did not play the game like I thought you would. I thought I could read you better than that.
Have you seen that new
I stacked
Sorin?
the top of the deck, so if you would have thought
Yes.
me, you wouldn't have gotten all my Charbelchers, because the next 3 coming up are Charbelchers. I was prepared for you to thought scour me to make
Yeah,
you
yeah. As long as it's your turn, creatures and planeswalkers you control have lifelink, and he deals damage to target player or planeswalker. So yeah, all of your tokens have lifelink. That's pretty boss.
Like I said, I thought you would have thought scoured to mill me.
I didn't have any.
Ugh.
Or I would have. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna thought scour myself with the Tomb script.
Right.
So we go post board. Benji wasn't able to get there. Didn't have enough mana to play and play and activate. So target creature review to the battlefield. That creatures of vampires. I mean, it's not a bad card to go into your black-white tokens. That's just a good card. I mean, I like it. There are some people who be like, there's hardly anything in this set that's modern playable. I say bupkis. Anything is modern playable in the right kind of scenario, and
Wasn't in the spot.
and hopefully that's where we're gonna be. Yeah, I fully agree. It should definitely work well. Benji goes down in round number 1, falling to Master Snell. So let's see here, Snell v Benji. Snell wins in 2. Speaking of Ben, you just saw the wonderful, glorious hands of, good Lord, Jervis. Let's go ahead and, no witty banter happening at this time right now, so we're gonna shut them down for a moment. We're gonna get rid of that. And, I'm working on it. We still have our Slap for Subs program. Now, the Slap for Subs program is we are still inching ever so closer to our first 100 subs over on YouTube. That's The Zone 521. Once we reach that 100 subscriber, the century mark of subscribers, we are absolutely going to be slapping the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel. He wants it to happen. He absolutely wants this to happen. Again, tonight he's like, "How close are we getting to 100?" It's like we're still about 35 away. He was like, "Oh, I really want to get slapped." It's like, Ben, I know. I want to slap you. I want this slap to go through. I would like to move on to our next incentive, which is kicking Danzy in the nuts. I mean, that's going to be fun to watch too. But we got to get there first. And to get there, we got to pass 100. And that 100, you got it. Slap. Do it again. Ben Seidel's going to get slapped in the face. Because he wants it. We all want to see it. We just got to follow the proper protocols. So, what can you do to help? Well, you can subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thanks a lot. And then you can tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets. Subscribe to the Zone 521 on YouTube, and together we can slap the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel. It's gonna happen. It's not a matter of when, or it's a matter of when, not if. Oh. Howdy, Mr. Jervis.
Hello, how are you?
Let's see here. Let's cue that up. How'd you do?
I got there in 2 against John's Big Scary Monsters.
Fat Bottom Girls is a definite deck.
Yeah.
We're trying to slap Ben.
It's always it's a noble goal.
It is a noble cause. I really want this to go through. I would like for it to happen, and I know Ben for one wants it to happen. But yeah. Oh, I got my standings up, and I forgot to update them. Snow pulls out the victory, goes 8-9 on the year, so
almost
getting close to that 500 mark. And unfortunately, that means that Mr. Ben, I know you've been in here. I'm almost positive you've been on, but
I don't think Ben's been on
not here. On this year? Oh, I know he very, very rarely shows up.
The only times I've seen him on the year have been this week and last week, and it wasn't on camera last week. So.
Okay, 0-1 and 0 on the year so far. In the house tonight, we do have Bryce Puddleson. Bryce Puddleson is the king of the draw. He still holds that title. He does have 4. He has not picked up any more since that 4th.
I don't know. 4 draws is still a mark of shame.
What do you mean a mark of shame? That is a mark of pride. It is a mark of honor. It forces the last round to be played out.
What's that?
A draw.
The noble draw bracket.
The noble draw to force the top 2 people to not be able to just split. Because you run the risk of, falling to 2nd or 3rd.
I still call it a mark of shame because you wasted your opponent's time.
Nope. They wasted your time. They could have just given up and let it happen, but they didn't. They instead chose to take that draw, knowing it was coming.
You're talking about a draw in specific or just in general?
What's up?
A particular draw or just draws? And are you just pontificating on draws?
Draws in general. Bryce is the king of the draw this year with 4 so far.
Oh, okay.
So
he has more draws than other decisions.
yes, he is 2-1 and 4, which is an admirable, feat.
It's only admirable if you win the rest of your matches, then you force them to
Which
play
he
them.
usually does. If he doesn't go like...
If he doesn't go like...
102.
He's technically undefeated.
Yeah. But yeah, that last round gets played out, and...
Maybe we should introduce Bryce to a deck faster than Martyr Proc.
He's playing something else today, I think.
He doesn't play Mardu. Oh.
Probably Control.
It's his Wu Troll deck. That's his new flavor of the week.
He wanted something slower.
Yeah.
Martyr Proc has too many win conditions.
Yeah, you said Mardu Proc. I don't think there's Mardu in it. I think it's straight up Wyatt.
Who?
His Martyr Proc.
I said Martyr.
I said Martyr.
You said Mardu.
I said Martyr.
No, I have Martyr.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that
Let's
one.
go to the tape.
My tape.
So you got...
You actually have the tape.
It's my tape.
I read a fun statistic. The Brewers have been responsible for injuring 3 umpires in 3 consecutive series.
What?
Yes.
With what wild pitches?
Yeah,
or?
an umpire's been injured in the game. Last night, a umpire took a wild pitch to the head, I believe.
Oh my god.
It's like 3, and I think it's 3 consecutive series, which is not right. That's about how many they've had 3 umpires leave with injury. They're not getting any close pitches the rest of the year, or maybe they're getting all of them. I don't know.
Depends on how scared they are.
Right.
I know Schwarber had to be held back by 3 different guys
I
to
saw the end of that game.
stop
Check
stop
swing.
the umpire from being massacred.
And it's suspended for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure attacking an umpire is probably going to get you about the rest of the season.
And
Actually get stolen. Like if you actually attacked it.
that yeah, I saw the video too. That umpire was super cocky in his decision. It was waving him away. It was like, yeah, get out of here.
I can't eject you, the game's already over. And he's probably like, I can't eject me, the game's over.
Right. What I was, I have no idea why. Whenever there's a clip like that, they choose the away game, or the away feed, or the other feed than the team involved to get the call on it. Because at the end of it, it's like, oh, okay, so let's see the replay and see if he actually did hold his swing or if the umpire was correct. But nope, the Angels didn't want to show any of that, so that's where the clip ended. And for some reason, MLB chose to use the other team.
That is weird.
It is weird, but that's just how it goes. I don't know if it's for anybody else, but at least for us, all of the clips that are used that either show us in a good light or pass us or if there's some sort of claim out there like this one, and I was like, oh, we're not going to use your feed, because you're going to be in support of this. So
last match going on upstairs is Tyler versus Jolene, right?
Mylene. Oh, is he playing Tyler?
She's playing Tyler, I'm pretty sure.
I thought she was playing Bryce for some reason, so I thought we were really going to be on for the grind.
Well, match one already took 25 minutes. So.
Sisters v. Martyr Croc.
Yeah,
so.
I saw Mylene, and so I think Bryce must have been standing by it over. I saw Bryce in the gym of City Mylene. I'm like, I'm going to talk to Bob. First person to 1,000 wins.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, what is Tyler playing?
Tyler's playing his Bant Fat Pack special, so
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what he's playing. That's what he played the last couple weeks. So I'm sure he would have told me if he switched it up.
Yeah, I saw blue, white, and green land, so I'm assuming it's the Fat Pack special.
That is fancy things.
That is fancy things.
Who do you want on camera next when we eventually get there?
Let's see here. Poltrox, who do you want to see? Do you want to see the Fat Bottom Girls? Do you want to see Damien's burn? Do you want to see Aaron's burn? Do you want to see Mylene's sisters? Do you want to see Jervis and his pod fire? Do you want to see Tyler's Fat Pack special? Bryce with Woo Troll? What do you want? I'm opening it to the forum, guys. Whichever chat jumps in first. I know you're both out there.
So what is my record up to? I know I'm still under 500.
You are one under 500. You are now 8-9.
We're clawing back.
Getting there. I think at one point at the low road you're like 3-9 or 4-9.
Yeah, I dropped like 4 or 5 in a row. Maybe I thought I began to think maybe I should start to get featured around 2 because I lose on camera. I on a 2-0, 3-1. My record this year is not as poor as my round 1 results would indicate.
No, I know that. But
I'm the best of the rest. If I lose, I go beat up on the loser bracket.
Let's see here. Did you see Gertrude's real? I need to pull him up. Gertrude's real. Gertrude is very real.
What's a Gertrude?
Gertrude is my lion. The most amazing.
Oh, is that the figure?
Yeah,
okay.
My miniature. I found Gertrude in the wild.
Okay.
That is a derpy lion.
Good old Gertrude.
So is the Eufy Preserve still a thing?
The Eufy Preserve is still a thing. It just had, it just got donated like 6 more Eufys last week, so it's doing pretty good. Let's get Gertrude out of there. Let's talk about the Eufy Preserve since you brought it up so good.
It's a segue.
It is a segue. Feel like a mole cop. If I can find it. It's in here somewhere. Of that I am assured.
Does your slow play count a picture of bracket?
No, it just says slow play count. Slow play count. I wish I did have a picture of bracket to put up there. I miss bracket. I'm not gonna lie.
He does still play, just not in paper apparently.
Oh, well, that's sad.
I mean, I heard Kyle sign. He rooms with Kyle, doesn't he? Or he's there a lot because he was like, yeah. I gather he plays a ton of Arena.
Hmm.
So.
Speaking of the Ufi Preserve, this is the Ufi Preserve. This is a depiction of the Ufi Preserve. The Ice Age Brown Ufi is the most shunted creature in all of the multiverse. And as long as that racist, tyrannical bitch Jaya Ballard is around, she's not going to let any of them rest in peace. That's why I have stepped in and... bless you.
Maybe her spark will get ripped out and she'll die.
That would be amazeballs. She was somewhat tolerable as a task mage, but give her planeswalker abilities, and yeah, she becomes like the biggest bitch in the multiverse. And that consists of Liliana and Chandra are out there too. So
Chandra's more whiny. She's not really bitchy. She's
I thought Nissa was the whiny one.
This is more of the aloof.
Now here's definitely bitchy.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, Jaya, biggest bitch in the multiverse. Anyway, I know Memnite had pulled Ufis from Dominaria at one point to try to harvest a spark from creatures on what was it, Argentum. But we're not talking about the Mirrodin Ufis. No. We are talking about the Ice Age Brown Ufis. These original, lovely little brownies, because they're a fairy folk. They are a member of the brownie family. They need your help, and I have stepped in to create the Ufi Preserve. It is an open world home where Ufis can run, jump, climb trees, sing songs, play games, and just pal around with their own kind and enjoy the life and freedoms that any other creature in the multiverse has. But for some reason, the Ufi is the one that gets burned, kicked, bitten, chewed. It's not right.
When you said they were a brownie, people just misunderstood. They thought they were the other kind of brownie. So
Well, I mean,
yum yum yum.
you don't see any kind of a mistreatment of the Shelkin brownies. You don't see any other oof getting treated like the brown oofy. No. Kitchen finks are revered. They are held up on high.
Because they're really good.
What I'm trying to say is, the brown oofy. I mean, look at them. They're all malnourished. They all
Kind of remind me of Zathras.
a little bit, Yeah, I can see that. But anyway, how can you help the Ufi Preserve? Well, you can go into your collection, because if you have any Ice Age cards at all, well, at least one of them is going to be an Ufi. You can go to your local LGS. I'm sure that they have, if they have commons just on hand, they have Ice Age Brown Ufis. And any person with older cards owns at least one Ice Age Brown Ufi. You can rescue that Ufi, drop it in an envelope, send it in the mail after you put the address on the screen, on the envelope, of course. That's Titan Games, care of the Ufi Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616, and every Ufi received will get a show-off, a shout-out, and my personal gratitudes. So, you can do it for yourself. You can do it for me, but really, do it for them.
Chirp, chirp.
Chirp,
Chirp,
has got
chirp.
one more match than me in total. I'm at 17. He's at 18.
Yeah. He's gone on a slump because he stopped playing Rhinos. He and Ricky both got sick of winning, so. But when he went back to Rhinos, guess what? He started winning again.
Can't argue that.
I think he has lost one time in totality while playing Rhinos. And that's just the way it be. Oh, let's see here.
Poltrox has remained silent.
Everyone is remaining silent, so let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny. Mylene.
Mylene?
Mylene.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Mylene.
I would like to see Mylene.
We should play Bryce.
That would be
Cancer.
satisfactory.
That would not be.
That would give us maximum magic.
Yeah, it would be bad for her, I think. 'Cause,
Well, yeah.
If Bryce is on blue white, it's bad. That's a bad matchup.
yeah. The Wrath deck against the put a bunch of things on the board to get Wraths. I mean, it's not unwinnable, but it is a step.
It is it's a hard fight to go through. She can always face off against me. We can have like the most idiotic board stall known to man.
That was a treat watching that match.
Do what?
His match
Oh.
against Mylene. When
That was just so stupid. So bad.
did you end up pulling that one off?
That game ended in a draw, but I got the
Okay.
first one. So I won
That's
by
right.
technicality.
'Cause she had more. Yeah, because she made a really because there was some spot where she still had more sisters out than you could go, so you couldn't go infinite, and she had enough live.
Oh yeah, because
made
if
a-
you have
There was like some decision point she made, and it was like there were. I told her I can't
It
remember
was
what
detention speed. It was the path to exile on my deputy to get
Yes.
back her things,
mm,
which means
Yeah,
I
it was-
couldn't have actually killed
Yeah,
her
it
through
was to choose
combo.
between pathing that and something else. She chose that, and then because otherwise she would have been exposed.
Yeah, she put 5 of the things in play, and that's
Because
the most I can win through is 4,
Because you were working to blink your deputy, and then you could have taken 3 of her things out, and then gotten
and I could have
not
gotten
positive. I think that's what you were working towards. So by
Yeah.
taking that out, it removed that as an out for it.
deputy of detention, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Detention sphere on a stick.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Dovin Bond's. It is actually Dovin Bond, isn't it? Or no, it just
That's
looks
not
like
Tobin. No,
Just his.
it's
looks
just
that way.
that's just an Azorius arrestor,
So,
or maybe a prognition officer, prognition man.
this is a Vidalcan wizard.
Yeah, it's just a Vidalcan.
Yeah, all those Vidalcans look
Mylene Bryce.
Well, we're gonna be here a while.
Good luck, gentlemen.
That probably means I'm playing against Snell, doesn't it?
Please inform my. I only heard that one, and that was the first one that came out. Oh boy, Mylene and Bryce.
Let's go ahead and get this down. Mylene v. Bryce. All right. Oh, hey, Danzy.
What's up, Bob?
You get the bye tonight?
No, I'm not playing.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you didn't get in time. That's right.
No, I was out at Sam's Classical.
Right. Right. Did he win?
No, they ended up losing, but they're already locked into first.
Oh, okay,
they're
that's
going to
good.
regionals.
And it looks like Bryce is taking up the blue side.
Also, because there's no consistency. Like every time I
There's a
take
way
shots,
that Danny
someone's
started to do it last night.
With the dice.
Yeah.
They used to have little cards to
Yeah.
put on them, but I don't know what happened.
You had it.
Last time I tried keeping track with a martyr deck, I was at 248 and I just gave up.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting match.
Like once, and that was only because it basically was just like seeing how high it could go.
We were just in a martyr mirror match, and it was 2 ghost quarters on both sides, or 2 ghost prisons, so no one could attack, and we just kept bringing back the martyrs and stacking them.
Yeah.
So nobody could get damage through,
Okay.
and nobody could stop the other one, so we just gained a bunch of life
Yeah.
and drew the first round.
Yeah.
Any predictions on how high live totals are
We
going
didn't
to
even
go?
get to game 2. Not fun.
She can go as high as she wants.
It's ultimately going to come down to Bryce ultimating Teferi.
Or Jace.
Or Jace.
Or both.
Or both.
Almost.
I know.
Yeah. I felt like because I needed to.
I know how you feel.
If I do, you weren't playing.
Snow got it last round.
Yep.
What other joke?
He wasn't able to. Benji wasn't able to pull off the Charbelcher kill. In game 1, he got him too short
Oh, Benny's
before he
playing
hit the lane.
Charbelcher?
He's playing mono green Charbelcher.
What the hell is wrong with him?
It's Benji.
Stubbs here?
Nope. Oh, think of how much that would have
Stubbs
happened.
is the only one that plays
I
Charbelcher.
know, but you know what? It happens.
I really, really wanted to play my deck tonight. I think I figured out what I'm gonna do. Chad's like, do you know how much those training grounds are? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, that one over there.
He's like, I think I have like 1 or 2 of them. He's like, I'll see what I can do. I was like, all right. He's like, but you're only gonna get 1. And I'm like, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it back. I'm gonna be like, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll keep our deal still solid where it's at. You give me those other packs, and I still get store credit. I was like, you get me those 4 training grounds, we can forget about the beta planes.
The beta planes, that's right.
And I'm just gonna be like, we can forget about the beta plane because those are $20 a piece.
Right.
So training grounds is the same value.
I'll try.
If he doesn't go for that, then I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to find training grounds.
I'm almost surprised that he hasn't texted me asking if I have any training grounds. It hasn't been about 6 months, so he should be asking if I got any city treatments though. So.
I could see that.
About every 6 months. Okay, Bryce is going to start off with a Celestial Colonnading play.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Mommy duties.
Flying and Vigilance. On a 4/4 body.
And I will play.
Why not give the blue land the ability to tap on your opponent's turn after it attacks you?
Pass turn.
Seems good.
I don't
My
consider
one has a sister down.
I don't consider it a white land.
And another Celestial Colonnade. Hideaway.
Sure.
Windbrisk.
Now, I was going to remind you, and if you're having any of your buddies from Legacy show up, at 1 on Saturday.
It is. It's good.
That and
There's no standard show.
what is it? Sheldock Isle.
Shodak Isle.
Those are the 2 easiest ones to get off.
Shodak Isle requires a library to have 20 or fewer cards in it.
I mean, it's easy to get off in mill. Like
Right,
can
but
it used to be played in mill
right.
until better cards came along.
Yeah. I know. I was there.
And the green one's what? 10?
Green one is have power
Power
10 on the board, I
We
think.
go through this all the time.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
The red one was the one that's really hard to get off, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
Your turn.
Tap 1. And play a murder.
Mosswort Bridge requires 10 total power or greater.
Among all of your
Green
creatures.
is not
Yeah, it's not too
not
hard to do.
terrible.
Especially,
Oh my goodness! Oh, Bryce is
18.
seizing her. No? Oh no, she's smarter.
39.
which that isn't
My
hard
one
now.
goes to 39.
Now that we have like Steel Leaf Champion and stuff like that, that's not hard. You got 5 right there.
Right. And then
Just do it like this.
Spine Rock Knoll.
Until it gets to an certain
If an
amount.
opponent was dealt 7 or more damage this turn.
Yeah.
You'll need another 5.
Which I know that
Yeah.
that one was built originally for what, Giants?
Yeah, 5 and then up.
Or something like that.
I can math.
Yeah,
I know how to
probably.
math.
Yeah,
I think it was built
Giants
for the
was
Giants.
Giants
so,
and Elementals were the
yeah, they could deal damage pretty
red.
quick. A big amount of
And
damage.
stuff called Field of Ruin, your hideaway.
Hitting the
Field of
Windbreast.
Ruin, the Hideaway. No.
Oh yeah, recall. Okay.
That stays in exile, Mylene.
We both do.
Yeah, you can go search for a basic and put it untapped.
But
Untap?
is at 8. And then the black one.
Error, activate. Go.
Houndtooth Hollow. If each player has no cards in hand,
So if each
I think
player's
that's
held
the impossible one
Yeah,
to get.
yeah. I mean, there's ways to manage it, but
Right.
Here you go.
And another Field of Ruin comes down. So it looks like she's in 39 still.
like we said, Bryce isn't going to win by damage.
I'm going to attempt to do things. I'm gonna
There's
cast
a
Cryptic Fairy. I'm gonna
Sarah's
counter that and I'm
Ascendant.
gonna draw a card.
Get Cryptic.
It just goes to the graveyard immediately. Yeah.
So
Counter
put that
draw.
in reserve.
Got countered?
So he doesn't get the
Cryptic.
Yep.
Daggone it.
Tap one. And play,
She's like, yeah, have
And
another
we're gonna play
one.
another one.
Penalize
Can't cryptic that one. My lane goes up to an even 40
swing for one.
and swing for 1.
Probably
It's
dead.
insult to injury to get in with a sister. It's just so funny.
It's like smacking with the Lana War when you have nothing.
Yeah. Like, I attack you with my air tie wizard adept.
Jace.
Oh,
I will
here comes
zero.
Jason. boy.
Draw 3 attention.
Oh, it's Jace. Everybody loves Jace.
I love Deer Tie.
Here we go.
Hey, it's Jace the Elephant in the room.
It's Jace the elephant in the room. I don't think he's gonna live. I don't think he's gonna live here.
No, he paid 4 mana to brainstorm.
Uh-huh.
Well, he brainstormed and absorbed 6 damage.
Right, that's true. Spectral Procession, she's gonna gain 3 life.
She's been having a lot more luck casting Spectral Procession.
I like
She
it.
had some issues for a while.
Bob's,
It's gonna.
Bob's probably mad.
Bob's probably keeping track of
He's
it.
probably like, what the heck, my
It's gonna get crazy.
I'm on top of it. Thank you, guys.
swing for 6.
And Jace, okay. Do the one at the face. And do the one at the face.
29.
I guess you could just take 2 dice and keep them as the track.
And left one. 49.
My D20s. I don't know if he can see those.
Alright, well, I've had how many?
Okay.
Well,
No, I guess you
haven't
could
seen
put like
you
a
dancing.
stack of
Thanks
dice.
for popping by.
I'll probably
take
be
over
buying on Thursday.
20, so like every 10, you stack a dice on top, and then you show the total on the side. That's the only other thing I could come up with.
Okay, wait, say that again.
So like every time you get 10, you just put a dice together, so each one of these is 10. And then you'll just put the total off to the side for like the 9.
Okay.
So this would be 49 already.
So do this.
Grant's fixing it.
So
I just
20,
like-
30, 40, and then...
Yeah, that could work. It's the best I have.
This is just great.
You might need some of those.
There's-
He needs to bring his,
There's
his
the
cards
49.
back.
Is it my
She's
turn?
missing
Yeah.
another 5.
Untap?
No, she's
Oh,
49.
cast Terminus is my first
She had 44 out there.
So I gained this
He wanted to
thing
make sure she had
on my-
correct.
Yeah,
I see, I see.
She was missing 5.
Okay,
So
and
you
then I
put-
gained my 6 life link.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
You got it.
You'll put all creatures on the bottom
Bryce,
of your library.
always keeping
Put
it
all
on.
of them.
And anyway, the tokens will just
So
go.
it's his turn. He throws everything on top.
Oh, Terminus.
And the bottom of my library.
Uh,
That's a mean
Play
card.
Glacial. It's the only way
So
I
next
live.
Tuesday is the Tuesday you're not gonna be here.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. The 23rd
End
is
step, I will
Self-Appreciation Day. So
Yeah.
if on your way out you would like to drop these off for my lady,
Drop off the life counters.
that would be
I got you, bro.
great.
A lot of mana.
And there's Teferi, but there's an angel.
Isn't the 23rd conveniently the first day of Shiny Shuckle too?
I thought today was.
Today's the eggs limit.
Take up.
Or I'm tomorrow. I thought it was the 17th to the 24th.
Gotcha.
I will cast Outstar.
That's an Archangel.
Put her on top of your library, second from the top. So underneath the first card.
Archangel of Thune.
And then you can
Should I put her face down?
Yeah, face
Great
down.
big giant no pretenders of a creature right there.
It
So-
is.
52.
Yeah, I thought it was the 17th.
40.
I know the egg thing
Those
started
two on
today,
top
but
and
Shuckle
then
starts tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a system now.
It's
Yeah,
gonna work.
increase
Yeah,
Shuckle,
we'll get there.
live Shiny Shuckle. But it
Um,
says it's gonna start at 11 p.m. our time.
Oh, because it's like Singapore.
Because it's Singapore.
Oh, wow.
I will.
So the 18th you have to get out on that Shuckle.
0.
3 more lives? Oh, she must have attacked with it.
Alright.
Get out of here, Danzy. Have a
Yeah.
good supper.
You have a good night, Bob.
I will talk to you Thursday, if not sooner.
Go to end step. I will untap.
I'll drop off the life tiles.
Thank you, Munches. Alright, Jace and Teferi are down.
Yep.
See, I teach her right.
You got a second one.
She knows this song.
Huh?
You have a second one. I see.
I did, yeah.
And we're casting the Archangel down again.
Pass turn.
End step. I will path to exile it.
Path!
You can search for a land if you'd like.
Blue up 5. Had Danny bring up.
Huh? Thank you!
Thank you. We're probably gonna need those.
Bob wanted me to bring him up for you.
I knew he was like hating me. No?
You can search for land if you want. It's up to you though.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna do that.
I would not hate you, Mylene. That's not how the boa works.
I'm at 1.
52.
Ticking up to ferry. Ticking up to ferry.
Wrong land.
Did you pass?
Yeah. Serum Visions.
Seeming visions.
One on bottom, one on top. I will plus Jace targeting you.
Plus there's the fate seal.
You look at the top part of your library and then choose if it's on top or not. You can keep that.
Bryce is in lockdown mode, so it was a good run by Mylene, but unfortunately Bryce just got the Teferi Jace locked down, so
Activate Colonnade, swing for 4.
Colonnade gets in for 4, takes Mylene down to 48.
48 unless you run it. Yeah, it's a creature now. Okay.
Pathing it, not going to lose that life, goes back up to 52.
I will go to untap and I'll untap these two.
What do you have here? 52?
52. Here you go.
And Path to Exile is going to get rid of a Celestial Colonnade.
For the card that I'm about to draw, because if I'm right, it's the one you. No, it's not. What?
Search for the land off of path, which is why I asked if you wanted to.
Oh,
I figured you were going to say no and then you started searching.
I shuffled. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yep, the Archangel, she shuffled it away off the path.
I did that. I'll tap one and place a warden.
And Soul Warden comes down.
Man.
Yeah, Bryce has this one in the bag. Teferi is only 1 away from being able to ultimate, so we're all but done here.
I'll get
Mylene, you know, much like all of Kenshiro's opponents, she doesn't know she's dead yet.
See. Well,
Plus Teferi.
Mylene's dead.
Well, yeah.
I just got down here and just I surveilled the board, and I'm like,
Whenever
oh,
I draw a
dear.
card,
Yeah, Teferi Ultimate's next turn. Jace Ultimate's next turn.
What's the thing with the 3 on it?
I don't think it matters. I think they're spirits, maybe.
Maybe.
16, so it'd be a 23. 22.
So brush goes to 23. 22.
Might be.
Today,
It might be a timely. 'Cause there's 3 of them.
Yeah, seems right.
Instep. Thank you. Untap.
Goes to instep.
Here you go.
Mylene draws something that's not going to help her.
Well, that makes sense.
Plans. Delay the inevitable. Oh no, he's got blockers now. I was going to say, delay the inevitable. Attack Jace.
You did not. You should be at 53.
I saw it like, okay.
53.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Math is hard.
Yeah, I don't think they remembered.
Oh, he did that on her. Okay, so she's at 55.
Again, not really matters.
Nothing really matters here, but it is what it be.
Plus Teferi.
So we're
There he goes up.
We're keeping him around.
Goes up.
Keep it.
Combat. Swing a 3-1.
Price the full grip.
Swing with 3.
Doesn't even care.
Mylene takes 3.
Pass turn.
Goes back down to 52.
Off turn. Play a land.
Damn it.
Cry a little on the inside. Wonder where it all went wrong.
Teferi.
Question life choices. There's the ultimate.
Yup.
Yeah.
Let's use this.
Now he's gonna plus minus Jace.
Got a Teferi Ultimate. Got a Jace. Plus.
Gentleman, he's letting her end the game with permanence in play.
Cast Opt. Scrap.
Opting. Exile the sister.
Exile the Soul Warden.
Yep.
I don't know, you can start going after planes.
Activate Colonnade.
Oh, my lane. Let's
Go to
just
combat,
go
let's swing for
ahead
7.
and
I wouldn't even bother attacking at this point. Just ultimate the Jace and go from here.
blue victory
45.
there. Unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do when a Terminus takes your board away and then Jace and Teferi come down back to back. So this was a fun game. We're gonna reset live totals and wait for Mylene to realize she is just
Stone cold.
she's got one card in hand, so she's gonna have a library of one. No, doesn't hold on to it. It's just gonna put it into play.
On your end step, I'll path to exile.
Yeah, path to
Gonna be a
exile.
path.
I knew it was coming.
I tapped a Blooded Strand for mana. I should not.
Oh, it's whenever you draw a card. I thought it was when you cast a spell. I
No,
guess
it's
that
whenever
was,
you draw a card.
I guess that one's Venser.
Play advice. Cheating.
Venser's when you cast a spell
I
exile
I
permanent.
can help you anyway.
Whenever you cast a spell. Okay, so I was getting them
DQ
mixed
right
up.
now.
It's the same dumb ability, just easier on Teferi. Because Teferi is an inevitable. Venser isn't always going to have a cast.
I feel like you can stop Venser. A little bit easier, you can stop Teferi. Once Teferi gets going, it just feels like a cascading trail of misery.
Yeah, Venser takes 3 turns at least. Teferi
Takes
Here we go.
take 4.
Yep.
It is there needs to be,
Mylene for holding
Exile
on.
your
I feel
library.
like there needs to be a lesson
What?
at
Exile
the
your library. And your hand becomes your library.
learning to play magic
So your library will
school
be
camp. It's the lesson of knowing when to just scoop up the cards.
Game
You can, but
Damn it! That's so mean.
We reached that point a while ago, but
Yeah, but you know what? For a learner, a continuing learner like Mylene, she wants to see
I was not allowing anything.
how and why she's doing it. So
I was doing pretty good.
when you have
That's what the deck
a
does.
loop or
kinda died
an
on
unbeatable
6-6
situation in play,
I died a 6-6
I showed her
series,
that
really fast.
a couple weeks ago when I sat down across from her and wanted to, and played my word prison. That's the
Lantern?
Go on my side.
is it Lantern or is it just Prison deck?
It's word prison. There's no more lantern in it.
So it's just taking advantage of ensnaring Brits and friends.
Yeah, and when I got all of the pieces in play, I flat out asked her, is there a way in your deck as it stands to get rid of an artifact, or my graveyard, or a land? And when the answer is no, then she cannot win. And I explained to her, like, here's why. This and this and this means you're going to die a very long, slow, drawn-out,
Painful death.
painful death. And this one isn't going to care how much life you have because your deck is finite.
Right. If you have a way of looping your deck, the game will just go on forever, though. So.
Yeah, you got to loop it pretty hard because I'm hitting 4 cards, and if I see a problem, then I'll just remove it as it becomes a problem. But we move on to game number 2. Bryce is up 1-0. Life totals return to normal levels as we move into game number 2.
I went back and watched a couple when I was in it.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
I listened because Bob, like, he was like constructive criticism.
Yeah, he has good commentary.
Yeah. So I
Thank you,
It's really
Bryce.
entertaining to watch.
yeah, I try and listen to what he's saying when I'm playing.
Who'd you play?
Damien.
Ah,
I got burninated.
Especially if I like if I do something.
hard to combo off if he won't let you have the combo,
Yes,
or
No, he just pointed a bunch of matches
straight
at my
at the
face. And I died. Game 1, I kept a 6-land hand with 1 land in it and didn't find second land and just kind of just picked up the cards.
Let's see here. Mylene has been on. She won her last match. That's awesome. And Bryce is looking to continue his win, aka not loss streak. That first game moved along at a pretty good clip, so I don't think that.
I think we'll be good. I think we'll be fine.
We're not going to go to time on this
How
game.
it plays out.
Terminus in hand,
And a martyr.
and Mylene
Too bad you
is
can't
throwing
reveal
back her
plans.
hand for a
Yeah.
mulligan, hoping 6 is going to be better than 7.
Yeah, that's a nice little fun interaction with the new mulligan rule. Just put the hard drawn terminuses back in the deck.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Team Unified Monitor or is that yeah, Unified Monitor.
Was there any word on if Mulligan's or if London's going into effect?
Well, we'll know for sure after the Pro Tour. I've been doing it online with the Legacy Cube. I have loved it to pieces and back. New mulligan rule makes it so that 99 times out of 100 you're playing a game of Magic. Even if you go to 5 or 4, you can still function.
Yeah,
Three, it makes it harder. If it was 2, it'd be.
well, I mean, you would have Lily, right?
And in the end, isn't that what we all want? To play
Not gonna
more actual
lie.
games
I'm
of
not
Magic?
gonna lie. I'm probably gonna bring Zombie Hunt out of retirement if London goes into effect.
Zombie Hunt?
Zombie Hunt.
What was that deck?
It is Treasure Hunt.
Going down to
Oh,
5, I
okay.
really don't have high hopes at this point.
You could have the sick Martyr Sira kill me on turn 3.
Treasure Hunt. Come on. Okay.
You'll see people run like slide
It cards the top of the room into the main card.
put that card and put all cards revealed in this way into your hand. So
I'll give it.
as long as you're hitting lands, you're getting all of the
Cards.
cards, and then when you hit your non-land,
Yeah.
it's going to be
Let's have the
back.
treasure count come out of. That seems like a good card.
Blood Strand? Here you go.
Yeah, there was team on it.
It looks like a Lorwyn card.
Zombie Infestation is discard 2 cards, put a 2/2 black zombie creature onto the battlefield.
Okay, I know where you're going from here. And the rest of them are just lands. Gotcha.
It is literally 4 treasure hunt, 4 zombie infestation, and 52 lands.
I'm gonna crack.
So the idea is get a zombie infestation you play, then cast treasure hunt, and then dirt.
Or it doesn't matter which.
Or heck,
one
you can
it
actually
goes.
just get the treasure hunt and it'll find the zombie infestation.
Exactly.
So it literally is just mulligan to zombie infestation, mulligan to treasure hunt and you're good.
I had actually beaten Scott
It is really fun.
on a molded 2 one
We haven't
time
been
with
able to
that
go
deck.
for a couple of years, but I think the last time we went was the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
That one was fun.
That one sold out.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one?
It was super
Bryce down to
packed.
18 after a couple attacks by the
It
system.
was a football stadium.
Yeah.
That's how big that is. Gen Con. It's like, yeah, the first time I walked in, I'm like, there's no way this place is so cool. And then I went to Gen Con, I'm like,
I'll
oh,
have
this is
one
how
to
it's
play Murder.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm one. You won? We're both.
Is Bryce playing Verdicts as well, or is it Genesis?
Is he playing what?
Spring Verdicts as well.
I think it's just time.
Game 6 life and get through.
Timely reinforcements coming.
It's timely.
You get 3 1/1s.
My lead will gain 3, Bryce will gain 6, I'm gonna get 3 dudes.
You're gonna good.
So 20. Let's count it that. 23, 24.
Remembering why I don't like Spring that much.
Hay fever.
Did you win your game? Yeah, Jarvis.
I'd be up for 15 bucks.
I also think I forgot to
Jarvis got me in this screw.
which is making me sad and very miserable.
I'm sorry.
Game 2, he kept playing and I just
Not
had
your
every
fault, Mary.
card answer in my hand.
I mean, it
Like,
might.
it's like, turn 1, I put down Red Bolt. With
Pretty
that
sure I was
off,
in
and
your
then
head
I
before I
turn
looked
2, I went, screw
I think
the
I'm pretty sure I
screw.
was in your head
He
before
was
I
like,
got you
ow,
back.
ow. And then I
Okay,
was
so
like,
we got Jason play.
There's Jace.
Jace going up.
World Charm, then like, the
Jace
kill was like,
says, sure, you can have that.
Here you go. I can't do that. I was like, nope.
Guys, I'm doing that.
He was trying. He tried hard too. He was like, dang it.
Veritable shields are down.
I wish it worked like that normally.
Alright, League not having a 3-drop at all is interesting.
I just need to sell off Affinity and go all out on Burn. Yeah. I guess my
Heck.
Burn's going to come back.
Format where the lands deal you damage.
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Brainstorm!
Playability.
Like, you say that, but I don't think I've seen Bryce actually brainstorm with Jace currently when I got down here.
No. He in game number 1, he played it and brainstormed it and drew 6 damage off away from the face. So, and we've got a Ranger of Eos coming down. We got a Soul
Yeah.
Warden and a Ceres Ascender.
But it's not a red spell.
No, that's what they do.
No, we're getting 2 Aceras summons.
Oh, bone back.
What's that?
Would that be all after that? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
I think they only run 2
Alright, so those 2 go to the hand. Right.
The issue is there's Jace in play.
Best turn? Oh,
That means Terminus can just happen in on his nose.
That's fine. I missed it.
Sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm okay with it.
It's fine. I gotta learn to do it.
Bryce apparently forgetting to activate the Jace.
Something. Like I've watched it play a few times, and a few times the people are like, handful of death.
Here comes that. My wing game's alive.
Tap one, sacrifice my martyr.
Yep.
Sacrificing the martyr.
Really a 5 card.
40.
Yep.
My wing goes up to 40.
Sacred Bounties.
And attack with the ranger?
And 2 mountains. That's only 10 places
Tap one, play a
Tap
Saracen.
one, putting down a Sarah's Ascendant.
Sure.
Okay, alive.
You don't want to sit there and be like,
Tap one, put down a Sarah's Ascendant.
I don't know that I'd commit both to the board.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to get Terminus, so.
I definitely commit at least one. I don't know if I commit both.
Right.
And here we got the Ranger.
3, gonna.
I just jump at
I'll
1.
block this token.
So
Yeah.
one token jumps in the way, saving Jace from certain doom and annihilation.
Have to exile one of the two.
Passing one of the Ascendants.
Okay, maybe Bryce doesn't have a
I'm
sweeper.
going to cast Snapcaster. So
And
target
pat
that.
the other one.
Nope, we're snap pat. Okay, it's just as good as a sweeper. Okay.
See, at this point, Bryce is needing to keep 3 creatures off of My Wing's board, or she's going to be able to activate that Windswept piece.
Yeah.
Or not Windbrisk Heights.
Windows kites.
And that's something he just does not want to
I don't
have.
know that there's anything in mind that he's really scared of. And even still, it's a cast trigger, so you can still just counter it if you want to. Here's the fairy.
And Teferi.
Good old frat boyfriends. Best bud since the Teferi's been printed.
Yeah, it was on your end stop.
This card's dumb. I'm a blue-white mage, and I think this card's dumb.
Yep.
I'll plus Jace targeting you. Because they're trying to make
Yep, see Daisy. You can keep that land.
Go to end stop, untap these 2. There is a but it's
Go ahead and untap 2 blue-white lands.
Lots of dirt on this coming down.
The dirtiest turtles. I'm so proud.
Poor Miley. This shouldn't happen to a good life deck. It's,
why I own 4 because I don't play with anyone. I bought those, I was like, yeah.
Wayne's playing a ranger?
And I was like,
Another ranger.
Another ranger, yeah.
You've got a ranger.
Probably gonna go get 2 more Sarah's Ascendants.
Probably.
What this deck does.
Yeah. Either use martyrs to get up there or Sarah's Ascendants when you're there.
there's also one carry. It's
Issue being here though is
It's green, green, red, no white. It's like fucking shit like that in it.
Bryce went past that path, which means he doesn't have a sweep card.
He's one in your hands. Like,
But he can literally dig 5 cards deep
Right.
for a sweeper if he needs to.
running like fast
Which is the problem with
And
current
there
Well,
goes
like, wait a
2
minute,
Sarah's
you're
Ascendants
playing
go
for it.
into that.
There's one some.
because he almost had it.
And are they going to go on to the field?
Bad card.
Probably.
I don't care if they.
At the moment, Bryce's board is boarded with Mylene, so you kind of almost have to commit them to the board.
It's not really.
Unfortunately, just the planeswalkers in play answered them.
Right.
Because it's like
I
friendly
will
play
tap
with
one
me, it's like the way
and
and stuff
pass.
done.
Pathing the Snapcaster
Oh,
Mage.
you found a home, you stay there.
Well, I mean, it's not like it has a lot of other targets. Right?
Right.
Probably wants to get in with the Ranger.
Right. Third from the top.
Who has the
Let's see here. My lane gonna commit one down. Game 5. Commit the other one down.
She's thinking about it.
Me, might as well. Maybe post combat May.
Jace for 3.
Attacking Jace. Token guns down.
The Terminus in hand, which is unfortunate.
Whoa, pass?
Yeah, she doesn't want to get swept up.
Plus is very.
Plusing Teferi, gonna draw a card.
We just hardcast the Terminus. Nope, we brainstorming.
And brainstorm.
Probably put back X plus Terminus.
Yeah.
Set up the Terminus for on Eileen's turn.
Or an opt. An opt Terminus. Yeah, on her turn.
That's what I meant. Opt or Cryptic.
Right.
There's like a...
Either way.
Fast turn.
Untap the one-tap land, Celestial Colonnade.
For how much mana?
Draw.
I'd believe swords over that. I'd believe swords over that any day.
No, but like it would hit like planeswalkers and like.
Oh, like for
goes
anything?
to attackers.
Oh.
Yeah, I would just go to attacks immediately.
They want an
Eileen
assassin
goes
trophy for 1
to
man.
attackers.
Just swing.
Eileen
Just
goes
swing.
Okay.
This I'll accept.
Okay.
It's not, it's not
That's
me.
fine. That's fine.
Now we swing.
Ooh. No.
No.
Yep. Oh no!
Just
He didn't search. That means he set it up. No!
we need to teach Mylene that if you're going to do things, do them after you attack.
Post combat man phase is there for a reason.
Just to watch
This is one of those
Pyroblast
reasons.
and Hydroblast.
I don't think
That
it
would
would
be
matter
spicy.
either way, but this is also going to be
Swing for
even
6
more of a blowout than
at
it was already.
Teferi,
Alrighty,
and 6
go ahead.
at Jace.
You what?
Before blockers declared, I'm gonna opt, scry and draw a card. I'm gonna keep it on top, and then I'll draw an miracle term.
With the Brainstorm Ops Terminus, I always set it up so that there's a card you don't want on top of the Terminus.
Right.
That way you get the full clearing of the Brainstorm. I'm just being nitpicky now, I know, but
I should have known you had something good on top when you said
who
that
knows?
you
Maybe he
did
just
not
has like 8
search
great
for
cards.
land.
I almost hesitantly went for it, but then I stopped myself because
Yeah.
I remembered what I did.
I figured you had something that you're like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
My turn?
Oh, okay.
You do get the hideaway trigger if you wanted to do that also.
Yeah.
Because you still got to attack.
But don't be a creature. No.
Well, it was after combat.
Oh, okay.
She got to
And you're
attack.
gonna tap one of these.
I'll target you
Or
with Jace.
something.
Keep it plus Fury. Pass turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
49.
Oh, okay.
It's not a trigger. You can just do it whenever.
Yeah. Okay. So you satisfy.
You satisfy the
criteria.
clause, and you can
Okay.
just do it whenever.
What?
I have these that I can activate also.
That you
Yeah.
can activate?
Yeah, they'll become 4/4s.
Yeah, they'll become 4/4s with flying. Don't
Okay,
send your
go ahead.
sisters into it.
And stuff I will field ruin non-basic.
Field of Ruin is going to get the Windburst Heights off the field, and Bryce goes into deck thinning mode.
I think he wanted to clear the top card of his Brainstorm. I think what he did earlier, he made a boo-boo.
Right.
Shuffle the cards. Just come in tapped.
Untapped. Yeah, it lets you put them.
Hey,
Shuffle
Ben,
them back.
yo, how much was the boxes of Horizon?
Why are you in my
The box of what?
Horizon.
They're supposed to be $225.
Hand sanitizer?
36,
It's in
right?
the Pugacorn.
36 packs,
No.
yeah.
The little Pugacorn bag.
Alright.
No, it's inside. See all the little pugs?
Who got there?
There you go.
We're still playing. He's sacking his deck right now.
You're good.
Tyler's like, he has to stand for
Okay.
this.
Did you want to cut 2 or?
No,
good.
you're fine.
Alright.
No.
Everybody
then-
has finished the Field of Ruins, and Bryce is taking his turn.
His fresh draw. I think he meant to do what I said he was going to do. He just got it mixed up.
Alright.
Search for Escanta.
There's a search for Escanta.
Azcanta.
Lamp turn. Plus Jace. Target you.
Another card that I think is real dumb.
And pass it. Untap these 2.
Dumb for different reasons, though.
It's still dumb. Still dumb.
I'll cast Spell Snare.
Pride Mate.
Spell snare.
With 2 arrows.
Get Spell Snare.
With CMC 2.
Okay. So you countered it.
Yep, it goes to the graveyard.
Oh, it goes to the graveyard.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't like return to my hand.
Yeah, it's not being done. That's the other
Mylene a little confused. She's so used to spells being remanded. That a lot of the counter spells, like it gets countered, it gets put to the graveyard, not returned to your hand. And let's see here. Teferi and Jace are both in ult positioning. Let's
Plus Teferi.
Bryce Puddleson's going to pick up his 3rd victory on the year. Almost as many draws as he has on the year. 3, 1, and 4 is where he's going to end up after this match. And Mylene falls evensies with 1 and 1 after the conclusion of this one-sided just mauling.
Hand becomes your library.
Let's see.
At least the game had a conclusion. If it was Mario Proc v Mario Proc, we would still be in good.
So you'll draw that 1 card at the end of the turn, and then you'll have 0 left.
Go ahead and
And then I have
take
0
that.
left.
Yeah.
Good game.
Alright, good game.
Yeah.
Bryce is going to get there.
Dang it!
too.
You just have to
Mylene
wait.
casually
I have a lot of
cards.
Yeah.
That's the only bad part about Soul Sisters is
Okay.
if they have a sweeper, it's almost over.
Yeah.
Just a
Alright, so live puddles are going to return.
It was good
to
keeping the
normal
extra Sarah in hand though, because I was trying to bait out both of
And
them
what do we
Yeah.
got
to get rid of
on
both
deck?
the
Let's see.
terminus.
Third round.
But the off terminus is one of the lines of play this can do to try to get an edge
Let's see here.
to wrath at instant speed.
Very ultimate
Round
is
1.
Really good.
Yeah.
Round 1.
One wins the game on the spot usually. the
So
other one
our undefeateds are Snell and Damien.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you, I mean, however
Oh, there
many
should be
cards you
3.
have in-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Snow is the paradigm. You want
Some decks can
Snow
live
got
against
the
it, but not all of
paradigm.
them.
I
The
think
Martyr
you
version
won.
kind of can because it has Mistwheel,
Yeah.
Oh, and you and Damien were the...
but the rest of
There,
your
there
deck
should be
is
another
really
undefeated
good.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's another round, but I don't want to put the people who split.
Good
That-
game.
there should be no splitting until
Right.
round 4. I don't think
Okay.
Because Snell was the paradigm and he won. I think. At least I'm pretty sure. I didn't stay around for the conclusion. I think he got the first one. He was against John.
I think I'm going to put up Damien. I kind of want to see Damien.
You want 1,000 matchups on camera? 1,000 matches on camera?
Yes.
All right. It's gonna have a lot of airtime, but okay.
That's all right. Bryce gave us a pretty good match. But, you know, after 3 rounds, I'm done anyway, so is it really going to matter? And I haven't seen Damien for a while, so I want to see Damien. He's 3-3. He's got to break his tie.
I'm really excited for War of the Spark. I play with so many
Oh, I
cards.
can't wait. That's next weekend already. It's going to be good.
Is it really next weekend? Jesus.
27.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Pre-release. Let's see here. Damien.
Oh, right. War of the Spark drops its pre-release same weekend as Avengers Endgame.
Yep.
That's gonna be fun. See which midnight release do I want to go to?
I'm picking Spark.
Oh, I think I'm gonna pick Spark too.
Avengers will be there. Spark only comes once. Not that I'm not going to go see Avengers. I'm just probably going to have to wait till Monday to do it.
So, I'll probably have to be waiting until like Tuesday. I always work weekends.
Right. Well,
It's usually why you see me on the midnight pre-release and nothing else.
right. Let's see. Good old Gertrude.
we have a male version with this face?
Huh?
We have a male version with this face because they're still on dubbing it Walter.
Walter? Why?
I don't know, that face looks like a Walter face.
But his name is Gertrude.
But his name is Gertrude?
Yeah.
This is a very confused line.
Well, he's not the sharpest crayon in the box, but he's still Gertrude.
So you're saying this lion was both the Cowardly Lion and the Lion Born Without a Brain?
This lion was what?
It was a... Hello?
Hi. Joanne?
I did.
Woo.
Then yeah, we have 4 rounds.
We're
Oh, we're done?
What?
With the...
no, me, Bryce, and we arranged it. We're 3-way splitting, and
Oh.
So there's not going to
and,
be a third
yeah,
round?
Damien's hungry, and I want to go home, and Bryce is cool with it. So
Okay,
we went
so...
15, and
Alright then.
so that's a wrap.
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
Someone's still playing up there, but yeah, David's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I could stand to go home. They're like, Bryce, want to split 3 ways? He's like, how's it work? 15.
Well, 2 rounds and we're done. Okay.
I don't know,
Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday Modern. As we have a.
Is there anybody, like, are there still people upstairs just like randomly wanting to play, or?
Damien wants to go home.
Damien.
Oh, yeah,
wants to
Damien's
go.
closing the store. Okay, so
that was the
yeah.
that was one of the biggest impetus. I
But
mean,
yeah,
I wasn't overly.
2 rounds. That's gonna do us for tonight.
Rip.
I mean, we can't change the flow of decisions. So, are you gonna be there Thursday, or are you taking out on?
Probably not.
Okay.
When's your flight tonight?
Friday afternoon.
And you just need me Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I will feed the cats on Friday before I leave. So they should be here then. Definitely Saturday, Sunday, probably Sunday too. And I get home. I get home at 5 on Monday, or I'm supposed to get in at 5 or 6 on Monday. If you want to check that.
He's not smart enough.
Just send me a message. But yeah, okay. So
I actually managed to get stuff. I'm having dinner with Monica. Like, if somehow I get like everything done and feel really good about Thursday after work, I'm like, yeah, I had to drive to Streamon on Sunday and burn the middle of the day, and I was super.
I mean, don't rush. You take your time. Buffalo is more important. But okay, so 2 rounds and we're done. 3-way split for first place this time. We'll be back on Thursday with more exciting modern magic from Titan. What do you have to say for yourself, Sam?
Go around the world.
Jarvis.
I'm not taking
You couldn't have said it better yourself.
Bitter Blossom token wearing a Jitte. That's the goal for this weekend.
Yeah.
That and True Name Nemesis Jitte represent. I'm getting my Bitter Blossom tokens printed.
Nice.
Which one?
Very nice.
My goal for this weekend is to not have my dishwasher call off 3 nights in a row. That was this last weekend, and I wanted to kill myself.
That seems terrible. Well, anyway. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I had fun when we were here. And I'm going to get out of here. So, however you choose to live your life.
We approve.
I approve. Have a good night. Have a great evening. And we'll be back on Thursday. Remember, next Tuesday we're off. It's a self-gratification day. So,
What?
yeah. Self-gratification day. You do something nice for yourself on Tuesday. Whatever it is, I won't be here. So, bye.
So you're saying I shouldn't come